So you're probably aware by now that any third generation Camaro has an insane amount of rattles in the interior. The 90s were a hard time for GM, and innovation and quality was almost non-existent. And as a result, the entire interior was filled with nothing but poorly built plastic pieces. That plastic combined with next to no sound dampening is why these Camaros are so loud in their stock form. In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove any rattles or squeaks from your doors. To make the sound dampening work properly in these doors, you're going to need a few things that you can't get from a local hardware store. You will need 1/8 inch high density foam. You will also need 1/8 inch thick mass loaded vinyl. And finally, any type of CLD tile, which is Dynomat, Fat Mat, Hush Mat, whatever. I highly recommend buying new door push pins. The old pins are really worn out at this point and they probably won't even work. Brand new plastic for the inner door is also a very good idea. You will also need the 2 outer window door seals. I highly suggest buying new door panel rails because the original ones are either broken or warped from the sun. And finally, you will need brand new door seals. The first step is to remove the dome light. Using a Torx bit, loosen the 3 bolts that hold the armrest in place. Remove the 4 Torx-headed bolts. And then remove the hidden bolt behind the door lock mechanism. It's a really good idea to make a small map of what you're working on. Remove the side panel. Pop off all the push pins behind the door panel. A putty knife or anything flat works really well for this application. There are a lot of push pins in this door, so you have to be patient. Remove the door panel. Unscrew the 4 screws that hold the side portions of the door seals in place. And then remove the door seal simply by pulling the pins out. Scrape off the old weather strip adhesive. Remove the factory plastic. Right now would be the ideal time to replace your window motor. These motors are only $20 and they're fairly easy to replace. I'll be making a video on how to replace the window motor properly in these cars. I'll leave a link in the description. Remove the 2 window support brackets. Remove the 7mm bolts that hold the outer door seal in place. Loosen the 2 triangle seal bolts. Remove the 7mm bolt that was behind the triangle seal. Remove the seal. Wipe off any dust or dirt on the inside of the door. Wipe down the inside of the door panel. Remove the push pins and then remove the door panel rail. The previous owner had used duct tape to tape the door seal onto the cardboard, so I had to remove it. Remove the rubber door seal. Remove all the push pins. and then install the brand new push pins in their place. Reinstall the rubber door seal. Reinforce the cardboard with metal tape. Install the new door rail. You will have to put several layers of tape to make this work. Trim 1/2 inch off the plastic. Before we continue, I need to explain exactly what we're doing here. The CLD tile, which is Dynomat, Hushmat, Fatmat, dampens vibration. The foam separates the metal from the vinyl, and the vinyl actually blocks the sound. Place the plastic on the mass-loaded vinyl and then trace out the outlines. Cut out the holes in the vinyl. Trim the outside of the vinyl so it fits inside the push pins. It's important to note that the vinyl touches the cardboard and the high-density foam touches the metal of the door. It's a good idea to lubricate the lock mechanisms because these cars are pretty old. Lubricate the window hinge. So you might be wondering why you shouldn't just cover your entire door in Dynomat. Well, the answer is that is the wrong way of doing something, and you'll spend a lot of money and get a very bad result. The entire goal here is to just cover one panel with 25% of this tile. There are no benefits of going past 25% coverage. Apply CLD tile to the door panel. You want to focus on flat areas of metal as they vibrate the most. This is what I ended up getting by the time I was finished. As you can tell, it is not covered top to bottom in Dynomat. 25% coverage is all you need. Vacuum out the inside of the door. Apply the tiles to the inside of the door. This is the coverage that you want to hit on the inside of the door. Reinstall the new outer door seal. The bolts can be extremely hard to get to, so you have to be very patient. I found that a ratcheting 7mm with a little bit of grease on the tip worked very well. Reinstall the triangle window seal. Reinstall the glass guides. Ensure that your window goes up and down fully without binding. Reinstall the new outer door seal. There are small push pins that align inside the door. Apply the 3M weather adhesive. Reinstall the 2 screws. And repeat on the other side. Reinstall the new door panel. Press in all the new push pins. Reinstall the plastic panel. Reinstall the 5 screws. Plug in the power door lock switch. Reinstall the armrest. One of the best parts of this project is how solid that door slams. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like and leave a comment below.